And now for a Citizens Academy short.
What does the city clerk do? Well, a lot. The function you probably are most familiar with is election administration or voter registration, but we also provide administrative support for the Midland Municipal Cemetery, issue licenses such as for solicitors. We are the keeper of the official city records and certify official documents. The clerk also attends all meetings of city council and keeps the official minutes. We administer oaths of office, including for councilmen, staff, and police officers. If all that isn't enough, we also serve as the City of Midland information desk and switchboard, which means we're typically your first stop if you're calling or visiting City Hall. We specialize in knowing how to get you to the person or information you need. How do I get a birth certificate, death certificate, marriage license, CPL, DBA, passport, divorce information, or notary bond? Well, while we frequently get calls about these issues, they're actually all duties of the Midland County Clerk's Office. For more information on the services I mentioned, we suggest contacting the Midland County Clerk's Office at the County Services Building, located at 220 West Ellsworth. You could also contact them by phone at 989-832-6739. How does the clerk's office prepare for future elections? Off election years are not always a given, but when we do get the time, we try to spend it completing administrative tasks related to the elections. The clerk's office this year will be using this time to keep up with our record storage and retention. After the completion of the statewide risk limiting audit, we will be storing our ballots and records from prior elections in sealed and labeled storage containers. The required retention period can be up to 6 years. We will also destroy records that are no longer required to make room for these new records. Finally, we do maintenance on our election equipment, replenish our supplies, and review our procedures so we can provide better services the next time around. How can I prepare as a voter for future elections? The biggest thing you can do as a voter is ensure that you're registered to vote and that your information is updated. Voter registration and address updates can continue throughout the year as people move in and out of the city or if you become eligible to vote. You can still register to vote, update your physical or mailing address, provide us with contact information, or join the permanent absent voter list during a non-election year. Most of this can be completed online at michigan.gov/vote, but we're happy to help you in our office or over the phone as well. How will data collected during the 2020 census affect me as a Midland resident? Well, there are a few ways that new census data impacts the work we do in the clerk's office. Following each census, seats in the U.S. House of Representatives are divided up using the census data. If a state has gained population, they could gain more seats in the House. If a state has lost population, they could lose seats. The latest census data for Michigan collected in 2020 will help determine the number of seats for our state. In conjunction with census data, Michigan will go through the redistricting process in the coming year, which means that new boundaries will be drawn for statewide districts we use to elect our congressional and state legislative representatives. District lines are redrawn every 10 years following the completion of the census to ensure that all districts have nearly equal populations and don't discriminate on the basis of race or ethnicity. As a Midland resident, both census data and redistricting may affect City of Midland voting districts. The clerk's office will work to properly apportion them within the city and to keep you informed regarding your districts and representatives.